Cronos: The New Dawn, I believe, just came out. Or it actually came out early for some people, but I was able to grab a hold of it and play it. I heard a couple things about it. I watched some footage on YouTube before I played it, and right away it looked kind of like Deadspace. So I figured, oh, I love Deadspace, so I want to see what this is all about. And I'm not going to say it's a complete ripoff of Deadspace, because in a way, to even call it Dead Space-like is actually an honor, because you don't see any Dead Space games anymore. The one that they just put out, the remake, or remaster, whatever you want to call it,
The
is
remake, yeah.
good. It is good, but
Yeah,
it's still the first game, though, even though it's good.
true.
So they haven't put out any new Dead Space stuff in many, many years. So basically, from the gist of the story I'm getting, I'm about probably 25%. I put in several hours. I'm having fun with it.
Great.
These
One quick question: is it like your typical survival horror game, like the Resident
um
Evils and stuff, or?
well, it depends on which kind of horror is such a broad subject.
Yeah, I know,
So
but you know
it's
what
not
kind
a
of game I
Resident
mean.
Evil
So
kind of thing. It's not a Silent Hill kind of thing. I mean, there might be some similarities. But to be honest with you, if you've played the Dead Space games, then you will be right at home with this game.
oh, well, yeah.
You know,
See, I
pretty
want to
much.
play this game, but I'm just waiting for Silent Hill first, and then probably I
Yeah.
will go into that one.
Well, this game, there's apparently a group of I don't know what you call them, agents or something, and they're called travelers, and apparently they can manipulate time in a certain area, and I'll get to that in a second. But what's happening is that they're supposed to be, all the mission hasn't been revealed to me yet, which is good. That's the way it should be. But basically, they were trying to get to a certain person or whatever that's going to help solve the problem of what's going on in this area. Now, apparently, it looks like they're in Poland, and some kind of virus, if you want to call it that, came around or whatever, and you could see different people, as you go through the environment. You open up some of the letters and stuff, and you start seeing slowly what's been going on, kind of.
Oh yeah.
So basically what's been happening is that some of the people were getting sick. There was like little notes and stuff by the kids of the parents, and they were like, mommy and daddy are gone, and I don't know what's going on. And when they get hit by this virus, they start turning into basically some monstrosities like you've seen in Dead Space before. But the one thing they did do in this game that's a little different than the Dead Space is that once you kill an enemy, if you don't burn the remains, then another enemy can come along, absorb the remains, and turns into a creature that's even worse than the one before. So, and what they do is they make it purposely hard to get the flamethrower fuel that you need. So it's impossible to burn the remains of everything you encounter. You try your best, but I mean, but you're not going to get everybody. So all of a sudden you're hit with enemies that are getting stronger and stronger and stronger because they're absorbing and merging with these other things. The time paradox in the game, which is kind of interesting, is that as you travel around and you come up to an area where you have to get from one place to another, but it's blocked off, they have these bizarre time warpy things going on, and you have the equipment to basically spin time backwards in an area before, let's say, the bridge fell down.
Okay,
And when
so
you
that's
do that,
another mechanic, right?
yeah, when you do that, all of a sudden you see the bridge just form itself again like it was before it fell down. And then in that little time pocket of the pass, so to speak, you can walk across the bridge and get to the other side that you have to be at. They don't make it simple. As you go along, more of these time anomalies happen, and you have to figure out where it is that you're supposed to place the charge to make it go back in time. And sometimes it's multiple different charges just to get one thing to happen so that you can get to wherever you're going.